Yeah, no, the audio seems fine. Let me go ahead and get you some info on this game. So basically, we're trying to work our way up out of hell by playing Blackjack. Gotta bribe the ferryman at the end into this whole path here. That's the basic shtick that's going on with this one. Nothing too complicated. A lot of it will play out in the main game. Bear in mind, this is just a demo as well. The demo is available for anyone to play. So if you are so inclined, you take a look at the demo, which will be right there. This game comes out next year. So let's have a look at how it actually is, shall we? I did dip into it a little bit to test it, and I actually got decently far on my test run. So we actually have access to setting up our deck completely. So your starting deck will be one of these three suits that you'll have, and then the other two will be available in shops. So let's go ahead and play something interesting. We started with primarily clubs in the tutorial run. So let's try spades as our starting deck. We'll have hearts and diamonds as our other cards. You can't get the other cards here. The flames, the greed, the tumors, and the teeth. You can also hit a random button, but let's take what we got there. And obviously your face cards are only the royals at the moment. There are other ones that will happen. This one doesn't have a... There we go, the vice. Just didn't have a hover over for some reason at first.
Oh, back so soon. How did your first journey go? This place has a tendency to catch people unawares, but don't let it get to you.
Oh, there's a specific setting I want to point out to everyone, unique to this game, where... Okay, and sound. Boost speech volume. I turned it on, even though I turned the speech down a little bit, because it seems like it makes the audio a little bit clearer as far as the speech goes. I like that this is an option, that there's a boost speech option. I feel like more games that have a lot more audio going on should do things like that, where they have something to make the speech stand out a little clearer amongst all of the other game audio. Obviously, subtitles already do a good job for that, but you can always have more. But yeah, this plays exactly like normal Blackjack. You draw until you hit 21 or you bust. For the most part, you have a sleeve slot where you can hide a card. You can actually just take the card off the top of the deck and jam it in your sleeve, but it costs you some of your coins. Now, you can only have 8 coins in your actual stash, and if you run out of those coins, game over. If you lose the bet that you ran out of coins on, that's it. You lose. The winner's pot goes to whoever wins, obviously, and they have the same limitation. Once their coins run out, if they lose the bet that they lost their last coin on, they lose and you can move on. You can put your card anywhere in here, and for some special cards it'll matter, and there's obviously these over here too. Like this one will make them put an extra coin into the bet, and this, I don't know what this does actually. Demand a face card. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, sleeve one that matches the demand statement. So you can pull a face card and put it in your sleeve. This does, both of these cost 1 coin, and putting something up your sleeve costs 2 coins. So bear that in mind. I actually ended up throwing my test run because I started throwing too many things at my sleeve, trying to get away from a bad roll. Got 12. Got 17. I will go ahead and pass. You're out of spaces. That's what I figured.
Well played.
So we won the first round. Now, it's worth noting as well, there are upgrades that will allow you to get more space on the table, so you can actually have more than 5 cards, which is weird as far as Blackjack goes, but you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, he doesn't have any money anymore, so he can't actually use these 2 slots, so he can only play 3 cards. So, we've already won. We don't need to do anything. Oh, wait, he still... But he didn't have the money to pay for it.
Good luck, my friend.
Whatever. We still won that hand. So there you go. That's our first win. All that money in the winner's pot goes and stays with us. It has a cap of 10. So you do want to spend it as you get it or find ways to increase your winner or pot space. Variety will give us a choice of a set of cards and we can take whichever one we want. Let's go to the shop so I can teach you all about these a little bit. So Awakening Cards takes any of these cards that have no effect and adds an effect to it. Burn Cards does exactly what it says on the tin. Booster Packs gives you a set of choices that are awakened from one of the suits, and you get to keep whichever one you want. Ooh, I just get 2 spade cards that are awakened from that. These are relics, essentially. These will have all kinds of fun effects. We'll go ahead and take that one. Now, it's worth noting, you can spend your stashed coins, too. Be careful about that, because you could put yourself in a position where you are just going to lose. Gotta be careful about that one. So we're gonna stop spending and we're just gonna leave. We'll get a Solitude choice. Choose one of the 4 awakened cards. A 2 with put 2 Impulse on top of their deck. Impulse cards... I don't know what Impulse cards do off the top of my head. But they will be put on top of the opponent's deck. Or, it says target deck, so I suppose it could be on mine, too. Put a Betrayal card on top of their deck. Insight on their deck, so you can see what your opponent's cards are going to be. And shuffle a Betrayal card into their deck. Let's go ahead and put a Betrayal on top of their deck, because Betrayal sounds like it'll be bad for them. And you can actually see how many cards and what suits these souls will use and how much money they have as well. We've got specific opponents you'll be dealing with too. They're named characters. Okay, you can actually see the upcoming bosses too. Interesting. Morgan's the one I faced in my test game as my first boss, so it looks like they shuffle, which is nice. Let's go this way because I'm not gonna really have tons of money after one game.
Can you hear them too?
Oh yeah, all of the souls and such have their own voice lines and personalities so far as well. I encountered a couple of unique ones, and this one's one I haven't heard before too. So even for a demo, this is pretty well all thought out and pretty well put together. 16, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I might lose this one. 15? He's still gotta play one more card. Nope, he gave out on one card. Nice. Okay. 7. Go ahead and put a Languish card in there for you. 17. You also have 17. Let's see if he's brave. I'll take a push. I had the high card. Okay, so that's how it breaks ties.
I need better cards!
There we go. We cleaned him out in 2 rounds. Nice and easy. I didn't actually know how ties worked for this. They told me in the tutorial, but I forgot. Let's go ahead and awaken one of our existing cards. You can actually see what it'll awaken to do when you hover over them. You'll see it over there on the right. Let's go ahead and put another Betrayal in our opponent's deck. That sounds like fun. Betrayal sounds like a great time. Burn a card. Actually burn this blank 9, because 9 is gonna be a number that's gonna give me a lot of trouble. Time to face off against Ivel. The blind is set to 3, but only for you. So we put up 3 immediately.
think you can stop me? I'm on a roll. Straight back to that boat. Always dig myself out. No matter the cost. Put your coins in.
Wait for him to be
They'll
done
be
talking.
mine in a moment.
So this is his soul coin. This is how you beat a boss. You have to make them give you their soul coin. They have to give up their soul coin, which will always be last. And once you beat them, you get a specific reward based on that soul coin. Okay, you decreased my 8 to a 6. That's kind of fine. I got 16 now. Ooh, interesting. You swapped. So now I've got a -2.
Pass.
You're staying on 18. That makes sense. I'm gonna need to sleeve that, because otherwise I'm screwed. There we go. 20. That's a 3. That can stay there. You lose. Even with your
This
tricks.
doesn't change anything.
Sure, it changes something. It changed the amount of coins you had to the amount I have now. You already knew about the 3. 13, I can't use the king I have in my pocket then. Shit. I'm gonna have to spend more coins to avoid busting there. 19. And here, have a betrayal card. There we go, that's another hand for
Only
me.
making things worse for yourself.
Decrease adjacent cards by 3. Okay, so that's what betrayal does. He's forced to play it and it weakens the cards around it. Why didn't he put it at an end? I've noticed that's a thing the AI likes to do, is they place their cards in the middle. Okay, so if I don't put a card there, it doesn't get decreased. Put our 11
You
there.
even know what to do with that.
I sure do. It's called put this 11 at the bottom because I don't want it right now. Oh wait, that was his 11, so I'm even happier having dumped that to the bottom. Yeah, actually permanently mark that too. Cheating's kind of the name of the game here a little bit. 3 will put me to a 20 as well. I definitely don't want that 8. Wait, no, this is a multi-value card. Multi-values are interesting because they have the value on the left and the value on the right, depending on whichever one would bring you closer to the right value. This has a 0, which means if 8 doesn't fit, it'll just add 0 value, which is clever. So actually, we're gonna keep that. Or was that his deck that I was looking at? That might have been his deck I was looking at. Oopsie. Actually, no. 3 cards of their deck. Well, we don't want him getting his swap. Back here, just put those down there. All you're getting is a 10, my friend.
Let's see if you can handle this.
I've got a higher card, so yeah. I'm good. I got no reason to fight him harder on that one.
Go to hell!
We cleaned him out in 1 round there. He has to put his soul coin up. Actually, no, we did play a couple rounds. We've cleaned him out fast, either way. There's that 10 I made sure he had. Give him the languish. You've put that over there. Okay, good for you. There you go, enjoy your betrayal card. Okay. Insight 1 for us. That'll put us to 18. That's fine. -6, 10, and... Get rid of that 10. I don't want him having that. So now he goes down to 1. We go up to 18. That 3 gets marked. Yeah, hollow cards are interesting, by the way, because you can actually place things on top of them. So I actually could put a card here. but I don't need to. Because the odds of me pulling a card that isn't going to kill me on this hand are very bad with the cards I know are left. Yeah, I figured his odds were bad, so I just played it.
No one's beaten me before. Could it be? No. Impossible. You ran away. No. It doesn't matter. Let's settle this.
So everyone I've beaten seems to recognize our character, which is interesting.
That golden coin. Give it here. Take something for it. Then get out of my sight.
Yeah, because they need their soul coin. So we have a position of bargaining advantage here. So we can buy one of these 4 upgrades with their soul coin. And then we actually have a regular shop with them, too. I'm going to grab the winner's pot increase, though, so we actually have more room in our winner's pot to be able to buy more things. As far as what I'm buying over here, you'll notice it also converted to being able to be purchased normally as well. I don't know. Oh, these are aces guaranteed, that's why. Let's grab another ace. Aces are useful. Let's go ahead and take the ace of hearts. And I think... Actually, we'll take this 8 as well. Because going for aces and 8s is totally not a bad idea at all. That's not going to backfire on me. Break the opposing card. But it becomes a -11, -1. Nah, we're good. We're good. We'll keep that as a 11 and a 1, thanks. Let's go ahead and make this into an 8 to 0, in case we need that 0. Because having a lot of my high cards not be dangerous to me is going to be helpful. We got a Cursed Soul who shuffles an impulse card into your deck at the end of each round and uses Teeth and Hearts, or just a regular old Teeth and Diamond Soul. Let's take on the Cursed Soul because it gives a reward, and we'll get to see how these work.
Let's make this quick.
Now, correction. Okay, 7. Enjoy your betrayal. Maybe they're forced to put it in the middle. That's fine. Make that 10. Oh, you lowered both of them. Oh, that only decreases when it's played. It doesn't constantly decrease anything that's in there. Okay. Well, I still ended up with the value I was aiming for by having them decrease my card for me. 20. Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Just a momentary setback is all.
Uh-huh. Totally just a momentary setback. -6, -4 hollow. Okay. You're enjoying the betrayal card. Okay. Makes sense. 16. Got a lot of negative cards in there, kiddo. Perfect. I would have rathered 21, but I'll take 20 because they're gonna have to play a lot of cards to take out of the negative hole they put themselves in. Yeah, they weren't gonna make it. There was a chance they would have made it to
what?
18.
You beat me?
Damn right I beat you. Well, really you beat you. I didn't have to do much there. So we get either 2 awakened diamond cards or 1 free coin at the start of each encounter. Let's take the diamond cards, because those will be interesting. Burn 2 cards in your deck, or 2 awakened hearts. Nah. Not excited about any of those. Not excited about any of this, really. We'll just hold on to our money for the moment. So we've got a pair of Cursed Souls. After a variety set here. We could skip the variety set. Let's actually take this Hollow Whisper. Is you have to place a... If you place a card on top of this, its Whisper will go off, and Exploit will pull a coin from the opponent and force it into the bet. So that'll be handy. So we got Purgatory or Diamonds. Play 2-1 of Diamonds at the start of each round. Aw. Okay. I'm curious to see how that'll play out. The 5 Ignited Soul cards in their deck could be interesting too, but I'm curious to see how this is actually gonna work.
Let's not.
Oh, too late, we're here already. Okay, they're hollow, that's why. I was like, they're really just playing with 2 blocked slots. It's very odd. That's either our 2 or our 3, and the other one's right next to it. So we're gonna have 10. They're pulling a lot of our coins.
Pass.
There's our 8 or our 0. Rid of the 8. Try again. And chuck a languish in there. That'll work. 'Cause that puts us to 21. Pass. You lose.
This won't make you happy.
No, but it'll make you less happy, and I'm fine with that. Double hollow, okay. Didn't realize you could stack hollow cards on top of each other. Played card gains 2. So I would make it a 6, which would put us to 15, or I play it here and I go to 13. I'd rather go to 13. Let's see. Let's at 13, that would get us to 19, that would get us to 20. But if I put that on there, we'll go to 21, so we'll keep the cards we got.
Over to you.
Wait, I was supposed to add 2 to the one that's placed on top of it. Huh. Oh, it gains it as a multi-value. God damn it, I misunderstood. That's on me. So we're in trouble here then. We've pretty much lost this round. There's no way out of this. Our 2 is not present because we know where our only 2 is, and it ain't here. But then again, this is a multi-value. So that'll become a 2. And we had a 7 coming up, because I didn't move the 7. That's lower, not higher, so that didn't help anything. Because I'm pretty confident our next card's not a 3. Alright. You win that round. Just have to let that round go.
Dance again.
Which is gonna extend this little battle we've got going here a bit. There's the Betrayal, which will knock that out entirely. 4, but that's a drain. No, you can't have that. Oh, I gave them a 10, so now we're matched. How lovely. So let's see. They're at 11 right now. I don't really want you to have any of these. Let's just hope that one of your other cards is a better value in my benefit. Well, piss. Double piss. There we go, 21. You lose.
You win.
Knowing my own deck gives me a wild advantage here compared to normal Blackjack. Normal Blackjack, you have to remember 52 cards. We're playing with a smaller deck here with a more limited number of quantities that could possibly be in it. So card counting is a lot easier. Okay, you're at 0. And I'm at 18. I'm I'm kind of fine with standing on the 18 for the moment. Seeing where they end up. Yep, that's what I was afraid of.
Struggle. Devoid of reason.
Because that was the 8 we put down there. I couldn't remember if it was an 8 or a 7. It wouldn't have mattered though, we lost either way. Give them another betrayal. Okay, that's fine. You knocked that out of there. That's actually good for me. I can't place that. That was a big gamble I had to make there, though. Shit. I think we're dead here. Nope, we're not dead. There we go, they can't win.
Is it over soon? Is the hurt you cause really worth it?
In many ways, no. In the way that matters of me not losing yet, yes. No relics, because I think we're basically like almost out of them based on the fact that I've seen some of them repeating. Let's grab that -4 because that might actually be useful. As you can see, there's no re-rolling, which is a little bit of a shame. Is that -4 being able to be played in any slot? I think I could play it on their cards too. They really want me to have that -6. Let's go ahead and take the 5 that adds the additional number, because that'll be useful.
Looky who's back. Finish licking your wounds? Nah, you got that get up and go about you.
Big words for somebody I beat once already. But yeah, every time you put a card up your sleeve, Morgan's gonna play a 1 of diamonds. That actually has a couple different variants, because it actually destroyed cards that were put up the sleeve for. Enjoy your betrayal. And now we're even. I know what I'm getting next. Interesting. Nope, need to put that up the sleeve. You can have your free 1 of diamonds. Shit. Go ahead, have another 1 of diamonds. This sucks. This situation here really sucks.
Whoo! Here comes the ace.
Because we lose, actually.
Ready?
Yeah, no, we just lose. Shit fire. I made a bad call.
The cards always did love me. You go on and lick your wounds now. We'll see each other again real soon. I'm that lucky penny that keeps turning up.
And there you go. That's how you lose. As you can see over here, the full version will have a complete campaign with more bosses to fleece, story that unfolds with each journey, collection screen, 50 challenges to get rewards, 4 face card trios with their own evolutions, 8 suits with unique mechanics, 40 plus artifacts, 21 difficulty levels, gamepad support, and more. We've not been on this game for that long. So I'm gonna do one more run and then we'll probably wrap up for the day. Put us to a nice even 4 hours. Sounds good enough to me. We'll actually start with hearts and see how that plays out for us. We'll take the spades back and take the clubs as our other one. The diamonds didn't seem like they were doing too much for me. Getting a lot of low cards there, huh, buddy?
Excellent. We'll hold for the moment. 13. And you gave up again. Okay. Good luck, my friend.
Reed's actively trying to help us, so I swear he's throwing sometimes. To get us out of that initial battle. He's also the one who does the shops. We can just get 6 free coins, but we don't have room for 6 coins. And I want the book of matches. I'll go ahead and take that because -7 and exploit 2 is actually not too bad to have. Awaken a card. So awakening these hearts do turn all of them negative, but that's okay. Go ahead and do that one. So we get that -4 play on any slot back. Because we can still knock their cards down with it, I assume. I don't really need to awaken another card at the moment. We could get another -7 exploit 2, but that starts getting rough. Let's take that drain instead. That'll be useful. Because we can knock out one of their cards.
Their voices. They call out.
What are they calling you for? I've yet to see them really bust very often. It's like they know what their next card is. 'Cause I've seen them pull some kind of ridiculous things. Then again, if I can count on mine, they can count theirs. Oh, I didn't realize the drain put it on my card. That's not entirely what I would have wanted, but it works. Go ahead and do exploit 1, pull their last coin, since we were guaranteed to win that one.
You will all burn for this.
Make a note, don't give that man any matches. There we go, we can get the big pot without having to spend a soul coin for it. That's great. These are free? Sure, I'll take a free 9. I'm not taking the 5 right now, I don't think. Admittedly, to a certain degree, it's also free deck bloat, which is not necessarily what you want. Oh, these are pairs, right. So -9 and 9, or 4 with a 0 and a 4. Ooh, actually, yeah, I want that swap with opposing slot 1, because that could be fun. It's Morgan again. Yeah, there we go. Exhaust each sleeved card at the end of the round. That's the one I had when I had fought Morgan before. And it's round 1 Morgan, which will
What
be
did
easier.
I tell you? Lucky Penny, turning up again. You ready to roll?
You're the penny I wouldn't mind losing in a machine. Just get you jammed in one of those coin presses and never have to worry about finding you ever again. Go ahead and hold that. 20'll do. You got 21. God damn you. I saw all the insight go off. I'm like, they probably cheated there, but you know, there's nothing I can do about it. Now 10. 3. don't want to demand a face card because that won't help me. If I play this, I'm going to 18. If I put it in my sleeve, it'll cost me, and it will more than likely end up getting exhausted. Because our 8's already gone, but I think I have another 8. That'll do. So that'll put us to 20 and force Morgan to have to play more cards. Well, fuck me, I guess. The play was good. The counter was better.
The good times roll.
Morgan just had the exact card they needed, just waiting. Are you kidding me? What is this luck Morgan's having right now?
A blackjack.
Sure is. And I'll break your card too. Fuck you. Now here's the thing though, even though we technically have a blackjack, it's showing a 9 because this is a -1 or a -11, so I still have to play more cards. Oh my god. This is gonna get awkward. Down to a 2.
This is the best part.
21. You're right, this is the best part. This is the part where you lose. Give me them coins.
Could have sworn I had that one.
Hmm. 16? 21? And we lose. Well, actually, I can keep setting winning pot coins on fire. Actually. Of course, you'd have to play another
I'm
card.
good.
But are you, though? Ha!
There's always next time, baby.
Alright, we're both down to our last coin. I managed to pull at least one rabbit out of my hat. Morgan's playing a lot better than Morgan did when I was playing before. Go ahead and drain that 7 down a bit. Oh, that's more of a drain than I meant to have, but you know what? That's fine, because it didn't hurt me. I didn't realize it would actually drain all of the hollow cards there. That's actually really neat. Okay, that's 17. Bitch. Eh? Shit. Eh? Shit. Eh? Okay. Try again. Are you kidding me? What is this? Cheats? I know this is a game of both of us cheating as hard as we can, but god damn it. Wait, actually, yes. Haha! How are you still at 21? Right, because I took back the -4 as well because it swapped the whole slot. Well, I tried. I did everything in my power to try to turn that one around. And I just got shafted. That draw luck was disgusting in Morgan's favor there.
Cards got a sense of humor sometimes. But so do I.
And go put your clown
I'll
wig
be here
on.
when you're ready for more laughs.
I'll be sure to bring you a squeaky nose as well. Still, at least we tried a clever trick. It just didn't work. Well, we got closer to 4 hours, but I don't know if I want to try to do another run of that right now. Now, considering it's just going to be more of the same, since there's only so many tools available to us at the moment. But there's the games page again if you're interested, because remember, I was given this key through the service circuit, so obviously I have to make sure you guys at least take a look at it at some point. We'll go find us somewhere to be. Which, honestly, with how long it takes me to actually raid out, more than likely we'll get close enough to 4 hours that it's practically going to be there anyway. Now, I did meet somebody recently, but I've not checked them out enough to be confident sending a raid that way, so we will not be doing that right now. I did think about it. Just considered. Just been pushed off to the future, as it frequently does when I have thoughts like that. You know, yeah, I should do... No, let's not do that yet. No, no, no. Your research first, you silly... Based on my list here, I think we're going there. Seems like the likely outcome. Yeah, because we haven't rated them in 30 days, so that's perfect. Not super into Marvel Rivals, but that's most of what they do anytime I happen to pop my head over here, so that's just how it goes. So in the interest of being able to help them out, because they are doing charity, as they are wont to do, we'll go raid Mochi, who's playing some Marvel Rivals, like I said, with a couple people. And Mochi's good people, so that'll be good. So, thank you all so much for taking the time to be here. Sorry I was a little bit quieter today than I am sometimes. Hopefully you enjoyed the variety of things we ended up playing today. And do check out the games that we played. Be good to Mochi, she's good people, and I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everybody. Oh, the voting is currently leaning Dark Cloud 2 on all the social sites, by the way. Vote in that if you want to change that. Goodbye!